Welcome back to this edition of NCW Wildside as Romeo Bliss, the current United States heavyweight champion, going to take on Jorge Estrada. And I tell you, Bill, there's one guy that's got my attention, and that's Jorge Estrada. This guy has come so far so quick. Trained by the legendary Glacier.
Ray Lloyd, that's right. Ray's done a heck of a job with this young man, Jorge Estrada, who's become a great singles wrestler and has recently been involved in several tag team competitions with AJ Styles as his partner. In fact, the Chosen One, Rick Michaels and David Young, who are talking about wanting a title match on the 18th, the December 18th TV taping here at the NCW Arena. Well, on the 16th, 2 days before that, at the Wild Horse Country Music Showcase, AJ and Jorge are going to get a chance at Bad Attitude in a steel cage. I don't even know if Bad Attitude will make it to the NCW Arena.
Bad Attitude describes them better than anything. Bad Attitude running wild here on Wildside. And Bill, I haven't got to talk to you about this situation on the air, but what about last week on television as Terry Taylor defended the North American heavyweight title against the Colorado Kid and hit Colorado Kid's son, Mike Rapata Jr. It was unbelievable.
It wasn't just unbelievable. It was totally uncalled for. I wasn't commentating for the match. We had the pleasure of having Joe Pedicino here. I was watching as an NWA official as it was a title match. And when I saw him hit the kid, well, basically I told Taylor if he didn't get the heck out of the ring, he was going to have the belt taken away from him, and I would have done a tournament after that. Terry Taylor, smart enough to get out of the ring, but I don't know what went through his mind. You just don't hit a kid.
And you're 100% correct on that, as Romeo Bliss, a wrestling man's wrestler, right here on Wildside as he goes for the arm wringer on Jorge Estrada.
Well, Romeo Bliss, he likes to tease, he likes to talk trash, he likes to titillate the crowd. He's a showman, but when it gets down to being in the ring and the actual wrestling, he's old school.
There we go. Nice arm drag takeover, and boy, he was deep on that one. As Jorge
really was very, very deep. Nowhere for Romeo to go. If he didn't go over, he would have wrenched his shoulder right out of the socket.
Romeo Bliss, you know, he's a strange individual. He comes out here with Candy at one time and then turns his back on her, and I'm 100% behind Candy because I tell you, there's no woman going to put up with what she put up with.
Now he's shaking his rear for the fans at ringside, and I don't think there was really that much appreciation for that.
Solid collar and elbow as Jorge and Romeo Bliss.
I think the lady fans in the audience are taking a long look at Jorge Estrada, not Romeo Bliss, and I have a feeling Romeo's going to get a bit jealous in this match. He's used to being the chick magnet.
Big chop here. Follows it up with another one. And Jorge is the ladies' man of NCW, and that's inside truth there, Bill. Here we go as Romeo Bliss for the ride, hard in that turnbuckle. Nice power slam maneuver there. Great finds the leg. And we got two.
And for a rookie, that's a heck of a good move right there. Notice he went for the move and then immediately went for the pin. Didn't dance around, didn't train for the crowd. He's all business in the ring as Jorge Estrada. He's now set up Romeo Bliss. Romeo knows exactly where he is at all times in the ring, and that's the proof of it right there. He let the kid make a mistake. Finally is knocked free. Looks like they might have knocked heads going in there. Romeo Bliss is certainly acting as if he did, as is Jorge Estrada. I wonder which is going to recover. Referee normally would be counting both men out, but there's nobody there to count at this point.
And Romeo has everything to lose and nothing to gain at this point because, you know, a win over Jorge Estrada is not much in Romeo's category. But I tell you one thing, if Jorge Estrada upset Romeo, man.
Wait a minute, here comes Terry Knight into the ring. Terry Knight, who's been calling himself unpredictable. I'm assuming he's going to go after Romeo Bliss, but what's he looking at Jorge Estrada for?
To the head on Jorge.
What the? That makes no sense at all.
I don't get this at all.
Now he just threw the chair to Romeo Bliss.
Terry Knight just going to walk
Jimmy
out.
Rivers has just recovered. Sees the chair in Romeo Bliss's hands, and it looks like he's disqualified Romeo Bliss.
Well, it makes sense to me, as Romeo Bliss has been outsmarted one more time here on Wildside by Terry Taylor. First it was Candy, now Terry Knight.
Terry Knight, well, he's got us both flustered. I can tell you right now, Terry Knight keeps telling us he's unpredictable. Well, that sure as hell it was. Romeo Bliss is totally irate. Jorge Estrada's won the match, and he's knocked out on the floor.
Romeo is irritated, needless to say.
Well, you know, when it all gets done, when it comes down to rankings for the USA title, what it's going to say right now is that Jorge Estrada has a win over the champion. He moves up in the rankings accordingly. It doesn't matter how it happened. Jorge Estrada just took a big step forward because of Terry Knight's interference.
Fans, get ready. Pay attention. NCW, NWA on the road.